All right, don't swear. We're live. Chad Rodemaker joining me here today as me and my wife swap spots from Brainerd to Fargo. We passed each other in Wadena. We stopped at a gas station because she wanted to give me a big smooch. That or hand off the broadcast bag, one of the two. And she's back in Brainerd for the Claire's Jamboree game, which starts in the same time as this one. Looks like we can get off to maybe a little bit earlier of a start because the game before was run time with the Alec A team. What was it, 9-0? I think that game before us.
So, yeah.
That's the Alec A team. They actually beat that Fargo team that beat us last week, so they look pretty strong. But today we are going to take on Grand Forks, who, when we played them in Grand Forks, they were a rough crowd. I remember there was like 15 penalties or some damn thing. I started keeping track of their penalties actually on the notepad.
Yeah, they might have more penalties than shots.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll see, because it's number 5, and what was the other one, 16? I know 5 is one of them to watch because she can play, and she also gets a lot of penalties, if I remember right. Could look it up. So the girls coming. We need. Where I was going with this is we need to win. This will determine the number 1 seed of our pool. So they lost to Minnetonka, but they won against Mankato. So that would put both records 2-1 for if we were to lose. And I don't know. I didn't see the rules, but usually the head-to-head matchup is the tiebreaker first, not goal differential. So could be wrong on that too, I guess. So. Let's see, Grand Forks. They already got the game live right now on the live scoring, I guess. So.
No, we're not quite there yet.
Yeah, 2:09 left of warm-ups. Let me see. What was the number? Was it number 5 and 16?
Actually, it was I pulled it up.
9.
Number 9 is the one that got.
That's right. Yeah. And she was their leading point scorer, too, I think, if I remember right.
But this one, number 5.
Yeah.
Well, if we keep her off the ice there, then we won't have to worry about it.
Exactly. 9 and 16. Yeah, because I remember the one that got ejected was the one to watch in the beginning when Kaisan Itivankum did all my recon on the game beforehand. I remember that the one to watch is the one that got thrown out. So we'll have to keep our eye on number 9 right there throughout the game, I guess. But girls had a strong showing the first 2 games. Hopefully they can keep rolling with that.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a rivalry going with this group here. We got a little chippiness, so we'll see if it carried over to this game.
Yeah, then hopefully our girls stay smart with their chippiness and don't have any dumb cross checks, retaliation type stuff. Let Grand Forks kind of destroy themselves, if you ask me. If they want to get penalties, then give them.
Just get under their skin a little bit and see what happens. And
Yep. But it was a strong showing by Leah Haar the first game. Welcome back, hat trick first game, and then I think I didn't even pay attention, but was just held to 1 period last game. So.
Yep. I know she wanted to kind of rest up and rest her shoulder up there. So.
Yep. I think her dad was talking about seeing if she'd ask the coach to maybe do longer breaks in between shifts, from what I gathered. So hopefully we'll keep her out there for a good portion of the game, because she definitely added to the scoring, that's for sure.
Nice shot. She's got quite the sniper on her.
Yeah. Yeah, you and Brittany did good. I was proud of you guys, the board bangers.
Trying. She's all alone over here, kind of getting bored talking to herself. So.
Yeah, it's way better with 2 people. You can only talk to yourself for so long.
Yeah, and then you just sound crazy.
Yeah, exactly. But I've always heard you can talk to yourself all you want, and you're not crazy. But if somebody answers back and you're all alone, then that's when you need to start thinking you're crazy.
Yep. Well, you talk to yourself enough, sometimes it's the best conversations you have.
Yeah, talking with the smartest person in the room most of the time.
Exactly.
So I made my way about a block away from here on the way up because Delaney and Ellie were going to get a ride here. and then I got a text saying I needed to pick them up. So I've already explored this town a little bit. Went back over to the other side of town. The way here from the hotel was a lot faster route than the way from here to the hotel, because when I left from here to the hotel, it took me through residential and stop signs and stoplights, and now on the way here is like just interstate pretty much. Like, well, that seems a lot easier.
Yeah, well, they got all those one-way streets around here, so
I know.
Going the wrong direction.
Yeah. And my Apple Maps has like phantom stop signs everywhere. It'll say, go through this stop sign and at the next, take a right. And there's no stop signs.
Yeah, I noticed the stop signs were different, and then the stop lights all of a sudden appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah. So, I don't know, Apple Maps. So the ladies down there gathered around Delaney's net to have the pregame chant. The Grand Forks Aviators, it says on their chests. Out there ready to go. As they're skating back to the bench, some girls skate to center circle. That girl skating to the center circle will be Aaliyah Dumprope, who will take the opening face-off. Ellie Hogstead on the near side offense. Westfall far side, our defensive pair of LeBlanc and the B-word. Face-off taken by Dumprope, fighting for it down in the corner now, up on the near side boards. Now back to Dumprope center ice. Dumprope's going to enter the zone now. Skates around far side. Stops, reverses pass, looks for Tolm cross ice. No, gets it over to Hogstead down in the corner. Fires it. Oh, one-timer was great towards McKenna through her stick. LeBlanc center ice to Hogstead. Fires in a shot. Save. Puck loose on the far side. Back behind the net. Bodies are hitting the floor. Coming around now the near side. Number 5, who I think was one of the more dangerous ones, but maybe it's 9 I was thinking of. I think 5 was decent too. Gets the puck poke checked away. No, but she took it off the board. She's flying towards Delaney. Backhand shot, missed wide left. Tolm takes it, pushes the girl up into the boards, now near side. Sent back out to center ice. Poke checked in towards Delaney, but Tolm picks it up, bangs it off the glass in the near side corner. Rodemaker down there in the corner fighting for it, gets it up to Dumprope. Dumprope bangs it off the boards to herself. Passes cross ice to Westfall, couldn't quite handle it, trying to catch it in stride, just dumps it down on the net. Goalie covers it up and freezes the puck. 13:53 left in the first period.
Looks like a little bit more action going on this first period against us.
It looks like that. That could have been. That was a great scoring opportunity we had there to start. So see if we can get another one of them. Face-off taken by Oim. One over to Rodemaker. Caught in traffic now. Grand Forks fighting for it now. Back to Horton, who dumps it back to the red line to Ninja Turtle. Rodemaker with it at the red line. Pass from Oim over to Johnson. Blades of Glory entering the zone, skating near side. Looking for someone at center. Nobody there. Picked off by number 10 from the Aviators. Zone cleared now. Rodemaker dumps it back down in the zone. Gives chase. Doing some tic-tac-toeing off the boards. That's Isla Johnson now. Stops, reverses pass down in the near side corner. Looking to pass up the boards to Rodemaker. Through her stick. Now up top of the face-off circle. Shot off the shin guards to Turl. Poke checked out of the zone by Oim. Oim giving chase. Oim has had a few good games the last few. See her name on the in the scoring column quite a bit here.
Yeah, she's got some good shots on goal there the last couple games.
She has. See if we can get a few more out of them. LeBeast gets down in the corner, gets pushed up against the boards, held her composure, didn't push the girl over, just kept skating as they got poke checked away, but now down to Dumprope. Dumprope crossing middle, skating back right, pushes her on the one girl, now back behind the net. Dumprope picks it up, skating across, centering pass up to Hogstead. Face-off circle shot, save goalie. Pushed over to the near side corner. Oim's down in the corner where you can see it now. Now Dumprope up at the point. Centering pass, backhanded shot, saved by the goalie. Another shot, goal! Aaliyah Dumprope from Bailey Tolm behind the net. Puts one in the back. And that gives Brainerd Little Falls an early lead here with 12:20 left in the first period.
That was a good pass up front, right behind the net. Giving a good scoring opportunity.
It was very nice. I got to get it on the scoreboard. If I can get it. Yeah. Okay. See how long it takes to come on this scoreboard now. Or enter this scoreboard. Kaison, don't say anything to that one. Score. There. I say it because when I took care of it at home, it was like 30 seconds. He pushed the button at home, but so back to the play. Kaison's working out right now. he said. He's going to be watching us as he gets his pump on. There's nothing like pumping up a guy for a shot, pushed over to the far side from Delaney. I don't know if that would have been on net. Brittany would have counted it as a shot, but I don't think I will.
That looked like it was going wide right.
Going right, wide right. Hogstead now, speaking of right, taking a right-hand lane. Flies in, puts on a shot, save, puck loose over the far side. Back in the far side corner, picked up by Dump Rope. Dump Rope can't quite keep it in the zone, so she stops, resets it up, hit the blue line, waits for the zone to clear, dumps it back down into the corner. Dump and change now, fresh set of legs out there. Rodemaker skating on, she'll be the first one to meet the puck, intercepts it at the top of the face-off circle. Taken away by number 9, who is their fiery one, who can score goals and get penalties. She's the one that got kicked out of the last game we played, but she also scored goals too. Speaking of scoring goals, there's Williams flying in there looking for another one for the tournament. Back to Turl. Turl bangs off the boards up to Har. Sent back out now. Playing tic-tac-toe pass, and now Owen picks it up, skates across center, tries to fire off a shot. On net, though. Man, that would have been a really greasy one. Wouldn't that have been a nice one, Chad? To have that one just bounce in there.
Yeah, we've had some pretty good hops the last couple games off her sticks, just sneaking over top of the goalie or underneath the legs there. So
that's
keep get another one.
Heck yeah, keep them going. You can see the girls' breath, and you can see our breath too. But you can see they look like a bunch of old war horses out there breathing. Picked off by Har. Har skates off to the near side, stops reverse pass, tries to put a shot on, pick up that top corner, missed wide right. Back up to Turl in the corner. Turl tries to keep it in, back under the feet of Har. Har fighting for it, dumps it back down in the corner all the way around the backside. Rodemaker all by herself, tips it up, tries to get control of it, pushes up to the far side. Now kept in by Turl. Ninja Turl snuck through her skate, but there's Dump Rope. Dump Rope passes cross ice over to Isla. Blades of Glory skating it in now. Centering pass, just about got through, but 12 right there, trying to hit Dump Rope on the near side or the center ice. Picked off now by Blades of Glory. Isla has it now, sends it cross ice, tipped off the stick of Dump Rope, sent down into the Brainerd zone. Kicked out now towards Rodemaker. Rodemaker scoops it off the glass or off the boards. Sent back. Delaney wasn't even looking. Luckily, it was slow and left, but she was like looking over at the bench. I think she's getting bored down there. I think this game he might not get as bored as he did the last couple games, but
yeah, we're spending a little bit more time down in our defensive zone there. So
I got to text Brittany. She is currently watching Claire, and she can't find her iPad or AirPods to listen. So I need to text her scoring updates, I guess. Dump Rope passes cross ice over to Hogstead. Hogstead getting bodied in the boards by that number 9 who likes to enter the penalty box. Now back to LeBlanc. LeBeast puts on a shot. Kick saved by the goalie. Pushed off now to the far side. Now it's down to center ice. Tolman has it back skating. Sends it up to Hogstead. Hogstead gets met by 2 white jerseys. Nice pass over to Dump Rope. Dump Rope has it skating in. Puts on a shot. Center mass save. Nice move by, nice pass by Hogstead to Dump Rope. Shots on net. The words of Nick Harrigus. Shots on net, ladies.
Yeah, it looks like this goalie's a little bit more active in the goal there from the first 2 games, so it's going to take a little bit more to get by her.
I wonder if it's the same one. I see they got one on the bench, but I don't ever pay attention to who's in net, especially if they have 2 goalies. Like when we played, who was that, Roseville. They had 2 goalies. I never even noticed till like the 3rd period they had a different one. Skating number 5 has it, dangles one out there, poke teched away because she dangerously dangled a little too long. Now back to 5 in the corner, down to the far side. Centering pass broken up by LeBlanc. LeBlanc pushes, centering pass across the face of Delaney. 15 kicking around. Rodemaker trying to get a stick on it. Now down to Oyem. Sniper took her down, but giving chase now is Rodemaker. I can't see the puck. No, waving off ice and saying it was tipped up. Rodemaker in close pursuit there. Makes that girl cough it up over to Johnson. Johnson with it now on the near side boards over to Oyem. Number 5 takes it off the board. She's going to skate in. Isla Johnson back skating. Turl over center. Poke checked away. Taken away by Johnson. Johnson sends it over to the far side corner. Gets his own cleared up to Horton. Horton trying to fight for it. Taken by number 9 and offsides. 8:10 left in the first period. 1-0 Brainerd Little Falls. But in the words of Ben Nelson, a lot of game left. Right now, my official, unofficial shot count is 8 shots for Brainerd Little Falls, 0 for Grand Forks. Face-off was taken by Brainerd Little Falls. Now over to dump rope, tipped up. 10 takes it away. Center ice. 12 trying to set something up, but getting swallowed up by 3 black jerseys of Brainerd Little Falls. Taken out at the top of the face-off circle now. Up to the point. Puts on a shot. Broken up by dump rope. Dump rope takes it in the face-off circle. Skates center ice. She's got 2 girls to beat. One closing quickly. Pushes over to the far side. Girl skates around her. Backhanded centering pass to Hogstead. Just out of reach of Hogstead. Coming in to try to clean up the garbage. It was Westfall. Bounced up and over. From this angle, it looked like it almost could have been in, but the way the goalie was reacting, I figured it was left, and it was off the stick of the defender. Blades of Glory now, one of our quickest skaters, but lost control of it and said she was going to try the slingshot engaged method. Up at center ice now. Number 3 stops, sends it back down. 18 enters his own. Back skating is Isla. Poke checked away. Sent one on net to Delaney. Covers it up, freezes the puck. 7-11. Left in the first period, 1-0 Brainerd Little Falls, 7-11. So, nice job by the ladies so far. 1 shot on goal.
Yeah, we're saying the past games that our defense is stepping up pretty good.
Oh,
limiting the shots on goal and everything.
For sure. I can say Delaney had 2 shutouts, but man, I credit all that shot pushed off by Delaney. I credit all that on the defense.
Yeah.
Because the last 2 games, I think we would have won both games even if Delaney wasn't in net, right? With the amount we won by, the shots the other teams had. I guess I don't remember the final count for the last game, but
that was 5 or 6, I think. They
yeah,
ended up with.
yeah. So both games we could have had an empty net and still won. So even Delaney credits the defense, because I think she even told Alicia, she's like, "Why'd you put 4 saves on the Facebook?" Because you saved 4.
Still a shutout is a shutout,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, well, shutout. No extra points. That would be nice in this tournament, especially right now if shutouts are worth extra.
Yeah.
5 pushes it over to the near side boards. Tome gives her a little shoulder centering pass, broken up by Tome now. Bangs it off the boards up towards Har. Har trying to get the zone cleared up to the blue line. Couldn't be kept in by Grand Forks. Dump it down. Would have been an offsides, but hit the skates of Har. Now sent down to Tome. Tome's had a couple of goals in the last couple games. See if we can get her on that, and some assists, get her back on that scorecard again. Here comes LeBeast, skating around one of our girls. Got 2 more to beat. Tries to pick out a top corner, pushed off to the shoulder of the goalie or the blocker. Dump rope picks it up. Skating around center ice, tries to get to McKenna, just a little behind her. Can't quite control it, and she gets in a little bit of a shoving match, but not too bad. Back to LeBeast. LeBeast poke checked away. Near side corner now. Isla Johnson fighting for it down in the corner. Looks like she's going to come out of there with it. But no, sent down into a scrum. Dump rope peels it off the boards. Dump rope skating it out, passes out up to Ellie Hogstead. Ellie Hogstead's got a rush. She's got nobody in front of her. Loads up, puts on a shot, pad save, goalie. Over to the far side now. Fighting for it is dump rope and Hogstead. Hogstead gets it to dump rope. Dump rope comes out of there clean, skates around the center. Skates around face-off, towards the face-off circle, back to Johnson. Johnson puts a shot, centering pass out of
skate there.
Those are the dirty ones. We need one of those. I hate those as a goalie, Dad, though. The dirty deflection. Now back behind the net. Hogstead getting kind of trying to, that girl looked like she was trying to trip her, but Hogstead fought through that one. Turl, Ninja Turl, just fired in a slapper over to the faceoff circle. Johnson throws one down towards center ice, trying to get a deflection or get it towards dump rope. Ninja Turl skates in on the offensive end. Dump rope skates to take her spot at the blue line. Westfall fighting for it down in the corner. Now back up to the blue line. Through 2 of our sticks, but that's fine because Isla Johnson will be the first one there. And it'll be on, wasn't on Delaney, but picked up by Johnson. Johnson skating with it now near side. She carves her way through a couple people, puts in a shot off the chest of one of the defenders. Picked up now by Rodemaker. Rodemaker skating center, back passes it over to Johnson, just out of reach. Zone cleared, so they'll skate back and set it back up. Bangs off the boards to Rodemaker. Rodemaker trying to throw it back. Got a little bit of elbow to the head there. She fought through that one, though. Johnson down in the near side corner. Centering pass broken up nicely by Oim. Oim sends it up. Gets his zone cleared, but right to one of the Aviators as they are stopping trying to set something up. 4:09 left in the first period. 1-0 Brainerd. Now here comes Turl. Turl skating around a couple of girls. Nice screen set by Horton like in basketball. Turl skating up strong side left side. Poke checked away at the top of the face-off circle. Centering pass just out of reach of Rodemaker. A little too far up, I think. Now coming the other direction, though, is number 18. Back skating is Tome. Tome pushes her off to the far side, or near side. Now the far side. Now back behind Delaney. She's protecting that corner, but sent up to Rodemaker. Rodemaker rounds the corner. Has one girl back skate and one girl converging on her quickly. Sends it down, dump and change. Horton's going to keep pursuing it on the far side. Tome stays in there. Dump rope comes back in. LeBlanc out there. LeBlanc passes back over to Tome. Tome tip passes, tries to get up the dump rope. Got to clear the zone again, and we did. Now just out of reach of LeBeast, but LeBeast picks it up. Passes back to dump rope. Nice passing by the ladies the last couple games, too. And dump rope skating it in now. She's got a couple of girls to beat. Gets her on two of them. Fires in a shot. Goal! Aaliyah dump rope. The A-train has left the station and puts one in the back of the net for the second goal of the game. We give Brainerd Little Falls a 2-goal lead. She was skating cones out there. Skated on one girl on the left, skated on another girl on the right. Picked stick side low. So 3:02 left in the first period. Brainerd Little Falls with a 2-0 lead. Again, defense doing great. Delaney's only seen 2 shots, and one of them was Trickler, from 100 feet away. So picked off the boards now is number 5. Number 5 has it, puts it on Delaney's shot, save, pushed over to the near side. LeBeast has it down in the corner now. Pass cross ice, back to LeBeast. LeBeast, nice pass, outlet pass up to Ellie Hogstead. Ellie Hogstead skating in, puts on move, strong side, left side, fires in a shot, saved by the goalie. And picked up by Dump Rope. Dump Rope passes back to the blue line to LeBlanc. LeBlanc's going to skate it in. Dump Rope skates back to LeBlanc's spot. Dump Rope gets in middle, fires in a shot. Goal! McKenna Westfall finds the scoring column, puts one in the back of the net. I didn't see who that assisted that one. Was that
Ellie.
Dump Rope? Ellie?
Yeah, Ellie was out front. Aaliyah
Nice.
was there to clean up the shot. If McKenna missed it there, but good team passing there the whole bit around.
I'm impressed with the passing. Said I haven't, even the last 2 games, I know you guys are talking about their passing being crisp. It's looking pretty good today. Perfect one from out behind the net. McKenna in perfect position, puts one in the back. So 3-0, 2:16 left in the first period. Brainerd Little Falls, your Iron Fire Ironworks 15U team in the lead versus Grand Forks. Live from the Shields International Tournament in Fargo. Turl has it now. I suppose I'm supposed to keep updating my wife. My wife. Down to the near side. Oops, not 3:10, 3-0. I feel like she can look down at her phone and see the scoreboard on the top, though. Oh, Kai-san texted me, too. I might have saved that for a... I'll save that for a timeout. Shot, kick, save. Shot by Johnson over in the corner. And Johnson, just at 12, thought she's like, hey, I got a rush. But little do they know that Blades of Glory just steamed up there and poke-checked it away.
Yeah, she definitely has the speed to catch up to anybody.
She does. Somebody was saying, too, is like maybe all of our girls should have been in figure skating for years before they joined hockey. Because, I haven't seen too many girls that can outskate. Isla Rodemaker with a shot, center mass save as she peeled it off the stick of one of the defenders trying to do something with it. So, nice heads-up play. Good job being down there, putting the defensive pressure on in our offensive end.
Yeah, we've been doing a pretty good job staying with the play, too, because we've got some bad bounces off their sticks and in front of the goal, and there's a scoring opportunity.
I wonder if they've been working on that because, I think it was even against the Fargo team. It seemed like they had a lot of open rebounds, but nobody out front.
Going on. Somebody took down Ellie.
Hogstead hits
Number
the ice.
9, that is.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's her, what is that, her 10th penalty in like 3 games or something? So first penalty, it took them a while to get there because I think they probably, not even exaggerating, probably had about 5 or 6 at this point of the game last time we played them in Fargo, or Grand Rapids. So first power play opportunity coming here for your Iron Fire Ironworks Brainerd Little Falls 15U team. 2-minute penalties, 56 seconds left in the first period. Power play unit of Tome, who has it now, passes off the boards to Dump Rope. Dump Rope looking for a second pass to Ellie. McKenna out there with LeBlanc to round out our power play unit. Tome passed a centering pass. Oh, McKenna tried to get a stick on it and it bounced up above, tried to swat at it, but LeBeast now entering the zone on her right side, centering pass looking, but nobody there. Flies in there trying to keep control of the puck and does. Ooh, hit the ice, but she got back up after she passed it to Dump Rope. Dump Rope skating around near side face-off circle. Centering pass, shot, save, puck loose in the blue. Still loose, outside of the crease, trying to put one in. Puck still loose, swatted out of there at the last second. Right as Ellie was trying to get a stick on it. That one was dangling dangerously in the crease and then just outside. As a goalie, Dad, I'm glad the referee was on our end because the referee saw it clearly and didn't whistle the puck dead. But those are the scary ones. Like I saw it
dancing around in that blue area for a long time.
I saw the open corner on the right side. I was like, that's going in because I saw Ellie stick, and then to the last second, shot, Dump Rope, saved by the goalie. Back behind the net, now sent out to the blue line. Yeah, in the last second, then that defender's stick just dropped right in front of it, swatted it out of there, but still 1 second left. And we'll enter the second period with a 3-0 lead, and we'll have a 1 minute and 4 second power play left. Well, the second period begins. What did Kai-san say? Might be just me, but I'm not a fan of the Ali is a fan of the nickname, though. Maybe because we didn't come up with it. That might be why. Not like Wiggum Welch or Ninja Turtle or the B word. Well, somebody else, I think my mother-in-law asked me, he's like, well, why don't you have a nickname for Delaney? I was like, nicknames have to form organically. Well, Ninja Turtle worked out, but did you hear you probably weren't because you were at the game, so you weren't listening, but the roundabout way he wanted to call her Raphael. It's like, what? Yeah. It's like, because her grandpa calls her Red, Scarlet Red, and Turtle sounds like turtle, Red Turtle, Raphael. It's like, dude, that's a long ways to get to where we...
That's a long way to explain.
Yeah, and then I actually re-listened to it, and we said, and he's like, well, I like the Ninja Turtles. And then we just moved on, and then like 10 minutes later it came up again, and then we're like, oh, Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
So,
it fits her.
Yeah, it was sitting right there for us to slam it in the goal, and we missed it the first time, but then we figured it out the second time with the nickname. Yeah, because now I call Lila Wheels Wiggum Welch LW3. But then I have to kind of explain that every now and then, or still call her Lila, just so, like, you know, grandparents and stuff, if they miss that their granddaughter is called LW3, which is funny, it's easier to say, even though it's more syllables than Lila Wheels Welch.
That just flows better.
Flows.
Yeah.
So it's all about flowing off the tongue. Delaney over there getting coached up by Coach Katie, squirting her water bottle on the ice. I wonder what that's all about. It must just be a weird goalie ritual. I didn't realize goalies were weird, but she fits the bill.
Well, she was just dancing over there to stay limber. So
yeah. Well, she's got to stay warm. She's only faced 3 shots at first period. Like I said, and that one was a slow trickler, so it even, probably only about 2 decent shots. So good job by the defense of Brainerd Little Falls. So 1:04 left in the power play for your Iron Fire Ironworks Brainerd Little Falls team. Again, thank you to Stan and Tanya Dobosensky for sponsoring our 15U girls this year. And they're always, like, even at the home tournament, in attendance and supporting the girls, bringing goodie bags and whatnot. And we appreciate the support. Center ice face-off coming to start the second period. It'll be Allie Oim. They're all out there breathing steam like a bunch of battle horses. Face-off won by Oim over to Rodemaker. Rodemaker skates it up, tries to get it into the zone, poke checked away at the blue line. 5 skates it down now, sends it down, dump and chase, but Turtle's going to be the first one there. Ninja Turtle rounds the corner, gets poke checked away by 16. Now centering pass broken up by Ninja Turtle across the face of Delaney, but she didn't put a stick out because Isla Blades of Glory Johnson was right there to take it away. Isla bangs it up off the boards, getting it to Haar. Leah Haar skating it in now. Waiting to get the zone, enter the zone. Poked away or picked off by number 5. Feels like we're on a penalty kill right now. But we are still, in fact, Chad, on a power play, but only for another 20 seconds.
Yeah, we can't seem to control the puck much. And
they must have 4 of their best skaters out there against our 5, so Turtle sends it down deep into the zone, giving chase. All by herself, but Rodemaker now back behind the net. A little wraparound attempt, shot saved by the goalie, pushed off to the near side. Now Oim trying to get their Haar there. Har sends one downrange, shot save. Those are the
all the bodies there.
yeah, those are the rebound by Har.
Somebody got a leg in the way on that one.
Yes, that was another one. It was just a game of inches. That looked wide open from here, and Har hit the shin guard. One of the girls. 5 coming the other way. Back skating is Isla Johnson. 1-on-2. Pass shot kicked over to the right side. Another shot saved over to the far side. Delaney thought she gloved it. Went up over the top of her. I don't think either of those are considered shots. Missed wide right on the first one and over the top on the second. Back to Har. Back to full strength is Grand Forks, the Aviators as well. Turtle kicks it out of the zone, trying to get it up to Har. Har skating with it now on the red line. This doesn't sound like the board banging broads. Bring back Brittany. That's a lot of B's in that in that sentence. Say that 5 times fast. Board banging broads, bring back Brittany. Board banging broads, bring back Brittany. LeBlanc passes cross over to the B word, but gets out of the zone. So the B word waits for the zone to clear, dishes it up to Hogstead. Hogstead skating up far side, poke checked away, but right into the awaiting hands of Dump Rope. Passes it back over to Westfall. Westfall put a shot on net, missed wide right. Down in the corner now is their number 9 who passes it up. Nice cross-ice pass, but the B word, the Beast, is there. Passes over to Hogstead. Hogstead centering pass to the Beast. The Beast puts on a couple of moves, fires a shot over the top of the net. Now near side. Aviators coming around the corner with it as they're going to enter up into Brainerd's zone here. Dump Rope pushing her off over to the near side and offsides to kill that rush. Those ones hurt when you're on a rush like that.
Yeah, finally get some momentum and then
killed by
yourself.
I had all the faith in the world with Dump Rope up there leading the charge that they were going to keep her away from Delaney. So 12-14 left in the second period. Oh, that's right. I got to change the second period so everybody knows. 12-14 left the second period. Still was 12-14 as they didn't start the clock, but now they did. Rodemaker skating up far side, can't quite control as it gets poke checked away by one or two defenders. 18 cross checking Oim. Oim fighting for it up against the boards with Rodemaker. Rodemaker comes out of the scrum with it. Right back into another scrum though. Now back to Johnson. Johnson to Turl. Turl skates up strong side, left side. She goes to the top of the faceoff circle, puts a couple of moves on, tries to get it back to Horton through her stick. Coming the other direction. Now back skating is Johnson. Allie Oim tries to poke check it away. 18 skating off far side because she's being pushed out there by Johnson, who just takes the puck away. Says, "This is mine now. This is mine. I take this."
Kind of the story of the game there. Once they get a little momentum, they come walk in and take it from them.
Yeah, their defense just killer. It's there's hardly been any this might be an announcer jinx, but hardly been any scares with any rushes. Even if they might have a step on them, you know that our girls are just going to catch up to them anyways. Kept in the zone, nope.
Not quite.
So out of the zone by a couple inches was Johnson. Hey, Jer. That's more than I thought for them. I thought it was 3 and 7, 74 to 11. I'll write it down so I can say it again. But Jerry, our team manager, spelled with an I, told us a stat here that the shots on goal in the first 2 games were Brainerd Little Falls had an outstanding lead at the shot count, 74 to 11. So, and they're going to continue that trend right now as they're right now in the official, hit the side of the cage as I'm talking and looking at my notepad. I didn't even know it was down there.
That was an ugly bounce off the goal, and then...
Yeah, that was scary.
I don't know what we were doing right there. That was...
It was a scary one. I looked over and saw the puck bouncing up. Hogstead says, "Oh, I'll come bring it back down on our side." Puts on a move, fires in a shot, center mass save, and runs into the goalie. Period 1.
Yeah, sometimes we get in trouble ourselves just skating our own puck in front of the net.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Started going across, you lost your edge.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now I have, 16 shots to their 3. LeBlanc, nice cross-ice pass over to Hogstead. Hogstead fanned on it, picked up at the blue line corner by Tome, though, right back down to Hogstead. Hogstead skating it in, back passes it up to Tome. Just out of Tome's reach. Tome looks over at LeBlanc, says, "You going to go get that one?" LeBeast says, "Sure." Goes back around the backside of the net, tries to send it up the ice, but off the shin guard of one of the girls, so kept in the Brainerd zone. but dump ropes flies back there, puts a move on like that, you mean?
Oh, yeah, just like
just
that.
like that. Just poke checked away in the front, but LeBeast was there to pick it up. She's skating in 2-on-3. Westfall on the left side, Rodemaker on the right. Does some do-si-do, and Rodemaker loads up, fires in a shot. Center mass save.
Yeah, we're making it way more interesting in front of our goal than it needs to be.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, just did the exact same thing 2 times in a row then.
Just making sure Delaney's awake over there.
Yeah, that's right. My mother-in-law says you forgot to mention that when she's skating, you gave her Delaney the nickname of the Executioner. These girls are awesome. They are doing awesome. And no, it was the Decapitator, actually. Executioner would work too, but it was Delaney the Decapitator. She did a full axe handlebar swing at one girl's head, at the back of a girl's head. Didn't get caught, though.
Yeah.
Much like Kaison's daughter in that one game.
Oh, yeah.
Then they started calling her Isis Olivia because she did the same thing. But that one got caught, and she got kicked out, if I remember right.
Yeah, she didn't last too much longer than that.
Yeah. Har with it on the near side now. Banged off the boards, sent up center ice. Rodemaker passes back to Har. Now Tip passes back to Turl. Turl skating in with it, puts a move on one girl, puts a move on another. She's got a little bit of ice. Strong side, left side, fired in a shot. Just didn't get quite all that she wanted on that one, I think. Kind of went off the heel of her stick, saved by the goalie. Now pushed up to the far side. Rodemaker taking it off the board. Shot saved by the goalie. So keeping the heat on her down here. Now Kai-san says, Chad is too quiet and needs to hear her boo. Oh, no, I'm not reading that last part. Yeah, you might have to put the mic a little closer to your mouth, maybe. Like mine's almost touching most of the time, but Kai-san usually likes the fuzzy balls touching his mouth, so it's normal for him.
Well, if this is his, I don't want nothing.
Oh, this is the community one.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know. I just swap them every now and then. Dump rope has it sent cross ice now. Now here comes Westfall picking it up. She's going to look for another goal. She's already got one this game. Back passes, maybe looking for assist to Hogstead. Hogstead fires in a shot. Kick saved by the goalie. Pushed off to the far side. Dump rope trying to keep it in at the blue line corner. Can't do it, but able to get control of it and pass it to Tome. Tome passes through traffic to Westfall. Out in front of Westfall. Can't control it, so back out of the zone. LeBeast flies in up the near side corner. Strong side, left side first. Skates out the far side of the face-off circle. Puts on a couple moves. Looking for somebody out front. Nobody out front. Dump rope stepping into this one. Shot save. Rebound attempt by Hogstead. Save by the goalie. So 2 good shot attempts there by the ladies. Now coming the other direction. The full head of steam is number 5. But it's a 3-on-1 as Dump Rope gets there to push her off to the far side, and Tome there as well. And LeBeast peels it off the back of the backboard. Sent down towards Delaney, kicked off by her, over to the far side now. Center, nope, pushed out to the face-off circle. Zone cleared. Hogstead and Rodemaker now out front. Now back to neutral. LeBlanc tries to get a stick on it. It's going to the right side of Delaney, but Tome's going to be the first one there. Tome bats it off over to the near side up to LeBlanc and Westfall. Westfall gets his zone cleared. 7:11 left in the second period. Brainerd up 3-0. And what's Brittany saying? Oh. Puck bouncing around neutral now. Oh, Oyam just about almost could have had a free rush at that one, but a little behind her. He's got an idea, nickname for Delaney. You guys call her D sometimes, right? We call her DMZ because ooh, shot save. Who's that a shot by? Did Isla just kind of guide that one in there? Or was that a shot by them?
I think number 5 poked it towards the net there and she was flying by, so.
Oh.
Seems to be number 5 is the one to watch here. She's getting some speed going on.
Yeah, she is. 5 and then that 9, which hasn't really done much yet, but that's the announcer's jinx coming here then. That's usually how it works. Face off one, shot. Oh, left to Delaney. From this angle, it looked like it was in the back of the net, but it was behind it. Turtle skating out with it now, getting the zone cleared. Has Rodemaker on the left-hand side, but in between her was 3 white jerseys. Skates around 2 of the 3. Backhanded pass, trying to get it to Rodemaker, but can't get it through traffic. Zone cleared, but back down here will be Johnson. Johnson with Horton on the near side. Johnson looking for someone to pass to, tips it over to Horton. Horton tips it back to Rodemaker, gets it poke checked away. It's at neutral. Girl waits to enter the zone, firing a shot off the chest of Turl. Turl wearing that shot for Delaney. Puck loose out front, just out of reach, but 2 has it wide open up front. Shot deflected by Turl. Puck's up, bouncing around. Another shot, saved Delaney. Pushed over to the far side. Those are the scary ones for me.
Yeah, good concentration by Delaney not to jump on that one. That was bouncing around way too much there.
Yeah, Horton now, whether advancing the puck into the zone, but poke checked away. Yeah, the old dirty deflection ones are the tough ones. Rodemaker with it far side, passes it up, trying to get to Oim. Oim was going on a line change and saw the puck floating towards her, said, never mind, I guess I'll do a dump and change then. She sends it down into the near side. 5:15 left in the second period, 3-0 Brainerd Little Falls. 2 skating it in now, but broken up by our number 2. Who does number 2 work for? LeBeast sends it over to Johnston. Johnson back up to LeBeast. Nice pass, nice reception by LeBeast. LeBeast probably going to skate it in. Looking for Westfall, center ice. Westfall has it. Nice shot, saved by the goalie. Beautiful play, though, by the ladies. They're being patient with the puck. Now here comes Dumprope skating in wide open. Fires in a shot. Goal. Aaliyah Dumprope skates it in, finds top shelf. Gives these Brainerd Little Falls girls a 4-0 lead with 4:48 left in the second period.
I think the recon on this girl from last time is she tends to duck a little bit, so we get the
Oh yeah, I
puck
think
up high.
now that you say that, I think I kind of remember that she flinches. So 4-0 lead now. The latest goal off the stick of Dumprope. That's right. I forget we can look up the live scoring and see assists. Puck loosened over into the far side. Sent on the side of the cage now by Hogstead. And 15 entering the neutral zone now, but right into the waiting sticks of Dumprope and Hogstead. Westfall giving chase now. Live scoring. And puck floats down into the zone, but going to be picked up by Tome. Tome back behind the net, sends it up towards the far side, taken away by Grand Rapids, but Tome right there to try to get it back. Tome sends it through traffic, sends it cross ice pass to Hogstead. Hogstead's going to be on a rush now. She's on the right side. We got a penalty coming right now. Delayed penalties, Delaney skating off. No. So I don't know what the penalty is, but
I did not catch what that was, but I think they're...
I didn't either. Luckily, nobody's laying down there. Number 16's hitting the penalty box for the second penalty of the game now. Like I said, they're way behind pace from the last game, so.
Yeah, I think Ashley got tangled up in the corner there, so I don't know.
Oh. Ashley did? And she didn't retaliate?
I don't know if that was after the fact or what, but yeah.
Let's see. If that's the case, great job, LeBeast. Way to keep LeBeast caged and let them hurt themselves with their penalties, and we don't get any dumb penalties to retaliate. So, 2 minutes of power play here now. They're playing We Are the Champions by Queen already. A little early for that. Pump the brakes a little bit on that song, but now back to Har. Har sends in a shot across the face of the goalie, pushed off by the stick of the netminder, as they call him in football in Europe, I think. Oim has it, puts in a shot, saved by the goalie. 3:33 left in the second period. 1:39 left in the power play for Brainerd Little Falls. Power play unit out there will be Oim on the face-off. Rodemaker, Har, offensive pair. And the law offices of Johnson and Turl as your defensive pair. Face-off won by Oim to Har. Har skating strong side, left side across the face of the goalie. Shot, center mass save. Just keep doing that. Keep winning face-offs, getting wide open shots.
Yeah, producing some chances there.
Yeah. Even though it'll be a face-off every 5 seconds, we'll take shots.
Yeah, let that girl sit in the box for a little bit longer.
Yeah,
there.
face-off again, won by Brainerd, and a shot from the point by Turl, saved by the goalie. Goal! Leah Har out in front, cleaning up the garbage, puts one in the back of the net. There's those rebounds we were talking about, Chad, that they're starting to get...
Yeah, we're starting to be in the right place at the right time on those rebounds.
Starting to get the hang of it, I think. Goalie dad's worst nightmare, rebounds, but offensive side for Brainerd now, it's a beautiful dream. So 5-0 now. So that was a power play goal too by the ladies. We don't usually see too many of those, so the penalty paid off for Brainerd on that one. 5-0, 3:10 left in the second period. 12 tries to skate it in, enter in the zone, passes to 18. But you can tell now that the shoulders of these white jerseys are little skating with the shoulders down now. They seem a little defeated. As they're coming out a little bit slower as LeBlanc keeps that one away from Delaney. Now up to dump rope skating near side. Skates around one girl, skates around another, puts on another move. Dangerous dangles out to the right-hand side, skating back behind the net, stops, reverses pass, centering pass to Westfall, fires a shot off in the face of the goalie. Now over to the near side. Has a blow up in the corner, but picked up by Grand Forks. LeBeast does a great job of pickpocketing that girl like she was in Dubai from running up behind her and snagging that away. I don't know, does Dubai got a lot of pickpockets? Here comes dump rope, loads up, fires in a shot, saved by the goalie. Pushed off now to the near side. Puck down in the corner. Nobody giving chase except for Grand Forks. That's the one. Kept in the zone nicely by Tome. Tome loads up, fires in a shot. A rocket missed wide right, but dump rope takes it off the backboard. Skates it off far side, centering pass right to Westfall. Westfall couldn't quite handle it. Now on the near side, back up to LeBlanc. I think Jerry was yelling McKenna. Couldn't quite hear with the headphones on though. Now off the boards on the near side. Tome's going to get there easily. Tome passes up towards Rodemaker. Through the stick of Rodemaker. Now far side. Oh, she's going to have a little bit of open rush here, but here comes Tome flying in there with the beast mode. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, the little bit of rush they might have. I have all the confidence in the world that our ladies are just going to catch up and shut it down. And they just did that right there.
Yeah, they converge pretty quick and shut it down.
Yeah. I suppose dump rope. They're going to get dump rope on a penalty. That was just a... You got to touch the puck, ladies. That was just what you'd call a collision, if you ask me, but maybe she had a little arm extension, that's what they called it. I don't know. I feel like she just kind of rounded a corner and the girl was there and they just hit chest to chest, and since dump rope is bigger, faster, and stronger, ran that girl over. But so we enter the penalty box for the first time today with a minute 9 left in the second period, but I told Devin, I said, she can go in the penalty box every now and then. If you get you get hat tricks every game, you're entitled to the penalty box every now and then. So the A train is in the station. The station is what you call the sin bin. Shot, save, Delaney. Glove save out of the air. For another minute 53 on the penalty kill for Brainerd Little Falls. Hogstead and Oim out there. And the law offices of Johnson and Turl. Centering pass out front to 15, puts in a shot, missed wide left, back behind the net now. Turl fanned on it, but that was probably a good thing as the other girl overskated it. Oim now skated up near side, 48 seconds left in the period. Short-handed, our Brainerd Little Falls, centering pass, nobody out front, tried to get it to Hogstead. Now up the near side boards, Turl back skating. Poke checked away by Johnson. Johnson gets control of it for one of them, like, uh-oh, she might get past her, but just when you think that she doesn't, 5 skating down with it now. Far side stops versus pass, but tipped off the stick of Johnson and now kicked off of Oim's skate. Oim's going to go in the penalty box now, so it's going to be 5-on-3 for a minute 10. And again, that's kind of the exact same penalty that Dump Rope had.
Yeah, I don't think...
Calling that one a cross-check, though. That one might have been a little more, but it's kind of the same thing, though. Just kind of rounding a corner. And
yeah, we're playing the puck standing tall, and they just seem to fall over. So
not our fault. Well, maybe it is our fault. We're bigger and faster and stronger, but either way, Oim and Dump Rope are usually our two centers in the penalty box at the same time. 5-on-3 for a minute 7. And then the 53 seconds after that will be a power play if the ladies can kill this off. That penalty kill unit of McKenna. Tome intercepts that pass, dumps it all the way down. That's going to be on net. Nope.
No, not quite. That's right. 3 seconds left in the period here, so we'll get
a game plan going. LeBlanc out there as well. LeBlanc staying out of the penalty box so far today. Through 2 of, well, I guess there's 3 seconds left. I shouldn't say anything. I'm going to say through 2 of 3 periods. Face-off won by Grand Forks across the face of Delaney, but that will be the end of the second period.
Pretty good penalty kill so far, and even though we're just a minute into the first one and 20 seconds into the second.
Well, they're trying to make it interesting, I guess. With a 5-0 lead going into the second intermission, Brainerd Little Falls on a fairly comfortable lead here, or dare I say that. Now I've probably announcers jinxed them. Okay, let's see now. Oh, I already read Kaison's. My wife wants shots. Text me. I can't hear. Okay. So I have 4 shots. Let's see, first period for us, we had 13. Second period, we had 16. And they had 3 and 4. So 7 to 29 is what I have right now. For the, like I said, it's the official, unofficial shot count. That's easier, just to send the picture of it. Let's see, that's right. Then I do like these tournaments where they have like the live scoring. So I can actually click on the live score and it gives you like who scored the goal and who had the assist. And
yeah, it's nice to see that live scoring, then you don't have to guess. And
I know. I wish they'd do like they used to, though, where you have the list of the teams on the opening page, and then have the score.
Yeah.
But now you actually have to click on it individually. So yeah. Let's see. They got Aaliyah for a roughing, because I never know what any of the penalty symbols even mean. So I knew the cross-checking one by Allie. Let's see, a goal by Aaliyah Har, assisted by Alicia Rodemaker. Aaliyah with a solo goal. McKenna from Ellie and Ashley LeBlanc. Aaliyah from Ashley and Tom. Aaliyah from Leah Har. What is that for Aaliyah? Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's a penalty. So 3.
Just
Goal.
getting on the scorebooks there.
Yeah, they should. Oh, they do have they have scoring, box score. Matchups, lineups. I thought they had like they're scoring, goaltending, goals by period. There, that's a lot easier to read. So Leah with the first 2, McKenna with the 3rd, Leah with the 4th, Leah Har with the 5th. Very nice. So yeah, another. Like I say, you can get hat tricks. You can get the penalty box every now and then. And Aaliyah dump rope with a hat trick in the second intermission here. Westfall again was on the scorers sheet too. Rodemaker with an assist. LeBlanc with an assist. LeBlanc with 2 assists. Ellie Hogstead, Tome, each with 1 assist. And Har has a goal and assist. So kind of spreading it around. That's nice to see when everybody can get a little piece of the pie, I guess. But Aaliyah dump rope on top of that. Aaliyah dump rope handing out the pie, I guess.
Yeah, spreading the wealth a little bit gets the team involved, and like we've been talking about, they've been passing a lot better at working on their skills there and showing it off.
Yeah, it's actually it's fun to watch them, the tic-tac-toe passing. And not to mention, keeping it away from my daughter in net is fantastic. I said 3 shots first period allowed, 4 shots second period. A couple of scares, though, but not shots.
Yeah, a couple of pucks loose in front of our net by our own girls there for a second.
Yeah. They probably knew they just wanted to make it interesting. So, but we are entering the third period, 5-on-3. So there could be some changes in the scoreboard, but we'll see. I got all the confidence in the world of these ladies on this penalty kill. Actually, not scared at all. Maybe because we're up by 5. If we were down 1. Up by 1 or tied, I might be a little more scared, but
gives us a little bit more breathing room for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Although a lot can happen in hockey in a very quick amount of time, I just never feel like a lead is safe for some reason, even though we seem to be dominating them, and by all aspects, like even the stats reflect it. But
yeah, you give them a little momentum though, they can always come back in a hurry, which is.
Remember, that's how it was for the Fergus Falls game, too, up in Grand Forks. Like, we were pretty much dominating them on paper on the ice, but it just felt like we weren't ever safe until we were like 40 seconds left, up by 3. Even when we were up by like 2 with 40 seconds left, it was kind of like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look like our girls are stepping it up a little bit and getting a little bit more speed behind them for this game compared to the first one, first two. So.
Yep, and if they, because then if you win this, you're guaranteed 2 tomorrow. If you lose, you're only getting 1. Right? No, you're not guaranteed 2. Sorry. If you win tomorrow morning, you have a chance at 2. They don't, unless, do they have a third place game if you lose?
The last time we were up here, I don't think they did.
Didn't they? I took a picture of this thing here. Oh yeah, they do. Loser.
They have plenty of rinks around here to find some ice.
Right. And this is an international. So yeah, it says, get out of here. Come on.
Technology and cold.
I know. So yeah, they have a loser of the semifinal game. So yeah, if we finish out this third period as strong as we've started the game in the first 2 periods, then we win, knock on wood, announcer's jinx, then you're guaranteed 2 tomorrow. And the latest possible game is the championship at 1:30, and then the other third place games at 1:15. So if they come out of here with a victory, which I have all the confidence in the world that they will, even though I shouldn't, because I am a Minnesota sports fan and I know how things work. But they're early games tomorrow, 8 a.m.s and then 1:15s, 1:15, 1:30. So I hear your children tell you that you need a bunch of random facts to fill out the intermissions.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if I have anything interesting or not, but
no, I usually don't either. That's where Kai-san comes into play because he has ADHD and I think a little mild case of Tourette's. So, like I said, just how he had Raphael as the name for Scarlet, his brain takes a long path to different places, so. I wonder how Claire's game is going.
Yeah, I heard she was taking the net like Delaney was.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't know if she wanted to or not. But
no, she didn't. She gave that up. She wanted to right away, and then she practiced at home and said, I don't like this. So she was supposed to be goalie this morning, and then the other girl that was goalie yesterday, actually for the 8U level, did like phenomenal. I mean, usually they're, those games are 10 to 12, and I bet you she had 40 saves and only allowed like 2 goals.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. So actually then Claire asked her if she wanted to do it again. I was like, nah. So I talked to the goalie's mom. It was like, it's a rotation, I was like, if she doesn't want to, Claire can do it. She can take her turn, if she wants to skate. She's like, no, she actually wants to. It's like, well, Claire, you're in luck. Because right away it was, I want to be like Delaney and be goalie. And then she put the pads on and said, no.
That's a little different being in the net than, just standing around and waiting for the puck to come to you instead of going chasing the puck.
Right. So. Yes, true. What she does, like I said, she reminds me of Delaney's lazy defense. Like, kind of just skates back, doesn't attack the puck too much. So, must just run in the family, even though none of us even played hockey. So.
Yeah, my parents said the sport was way too dangerous for me to play hockey. I could skate, but I could never stop. So.
Yeah, I'm the same. And actually, Roman, he doesn't skate either. We got the rink in our yard now, but he just was pretty proud of himself because he learned how to stop. It's like, well, you got more skill than I do then. So.
Yeah, that's a pretty important thing to learn right away.
Yes, especially in hockey.
You got to change direction quickly, and there's not a board right in the middle of the place to stop you. So.
Yeah, and it looks so simple, and then you actually get out and try it, and no.
End up doing a cartwheel.
Yes. Even in that parent-player game, I remember feeling like I was just flying down the rink, wind whipping through my hair, buzzing past my ears. And then I saw a video of me, and I was moving at like the speed of smell. Mother-in-law said she just asked Brittany the same thing about Claire's game. They're losing, and Claire's being really pouty. Yeah, it really sounds like Delaney back in the day. Remember, Delaney would always be mad, and you could tell when she played angry because she played lazy angry. So that's why I was wondering the switch to this position from defense to goalie is like you can't let your emotions show like that. You got to shake it off, and if they score, and get ready for the next one. Only one time this year she laid a face first on the ice after giving one up. And was like, get up. So I told her after the game, I was like, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, it's not like softball or something where you put them in left field and they pick daisies for a little while.
Yeah.
Anything like that. This is, you got to kind of pay attention.
Yeah, right back at it. So, which the Zamboni's done now. Laying down the yellow water, as you pointed out, pregame. Oh, they got fancy popcorn buckets here. Buckets.
Ooh,
expensive. Free? No kidding.
Well, they give you walk away before you pay for it. It's free.
Yeah. Yeah, it was free. But for some reason, she kept saying, sir, sir, and chasing me. We need your money.
It's not always just a tip.
No. Yeah. See, Kai-san knows that. What does he say now? I got a nickname? Oh, yeah. Because she defends that line well for America. And if something does cross the DMZ, it's a big deal, possibly an international incident. Again, see what I mean about going a long ways to get to places with Kai-san's brain? I thought you were talking about the rapper, but that's DMX. DMZ, that's what? Demilitarized zone.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he's a military guy.
Yeah, we're not Portland there, so.
Yeah. Kai-san uses all of his free time, definitely break time at work, not American taxpayer time, to do all of his recon of all these hockey teams for us. So ladies skating back out, getting ready to get the third period kicked off. Again, starting off shorthanded, 3-on-5. As it'll be Dumper and Noyam, our two centers, in the penalty box for pretty much the same kind of penalty, different penalty call, but nothing egregious. I think it was just playing hockey. Just
being the one that ends up standing up at the the end of the collision there.
Yeah, stronger, bigger, faster, whatever order. I said to pan over there because Isla just came in and iced Delaney.
Little snowfall's not bad.
Yeah, and then Delaney got up and attacked Isla. So they're having fun out there. McKenna was waving at the camera.
It's good to see smiles on these girls' faces.
Yeah. It's a long drive to not have fun, so that is one thing about this crew. They've always, even in the years where they didn't do so hot, they always seem to be having fun, so which I guess is what it's all about. Except for winning. Winning first, fun second. We got the team that's going to play next warming up right behind us. When I was in Grand Rapids, I had the same thing with the team next warming up, and they walked in front of us, and they could see I was recording. So, of course, did the fake fall directly in front of the camera. And then it happened to be like a second later someone scored a goal, so it could be on a highlight reel. So Delaney settled into the net down to the left side. Rodemaker skating off because we can only have 3 people on the ice to start this period for a minute or 51 seconds. Face-off taken by Grand Forks. Pass cross ice. It's Hogstead, LeBlanc, and Tome, the penalty kill unit. And then we'll get one more out there in 38 seconds, and it'll be a 4-on-5. Number 5 skating around, entering the zone, skating around a couple of girls, shot, save Delaney. Now off to the near side. 18 has it, tip passes back. Tome has it now down in the corner. Sends one on net. Heck yeah, shot saved by the goalie, so that's not going to be an icing. That'll kill some time off. 18 seconds left in the 3-on-5. And then there'll be about 45 remaining seconds in a power play. Girl can't quite handle it. She's kicking it around, and Hogstead gets in there and bats it down into the face, or towards the face-off circle. Now back to LeBlanc.
Yeah, this team seems to be on their heels here for 3-on-5.
Kind of. Another shot by Tome. Tome just destroyed that girl after she shot. So 4-on-5 now. One of the ladies was uncaged, and Tome knocks that one out of the air, and that one lady that got uncaged was dump roped as she skates back out there. 35 seconds left in the penalty kill. Down in the near side corner. Dump rope gets in there, poke checks it away, but right to number 9. Number 9 skating it across, passes back to 5. 5 enters his zone, fires in a shot wide right. Over to the far side is the Beast. LeBlanc fighting for it up in the corner, looking for help. Hogstead skates in for that help.
Got 10 seconds left on our penalty kill.
Dump rope waiting out center ice for a puck to come out and picks it up. Trying to get the zone cleared, can't quite get it out. 2 seconds left in the penalty. So back to full strength. The ladies successfully killed off a minute of 3-on-5 and a minute of 4-on-5. Dump rope at the puck now. Sends it cross ice just out of reach of the Beast as she's looking for a line change. Williams skating it up now far side. Has Rodemaker center ice, but couldn't quite get it to Rodemaker. Now up to the blue line corner. Ninja Turtle has it. Bounces off the stick of the one girl. Strong side, left side. Tries to get a shot off, but 5 came flying in there. Now back behind the net. 16, who didn't look like she wanted the puck that bad. Sent it back over. Now up to the blue line corner again. Turtle has it. Turtle puts a shot off the shin guard's dump rope. But dump rope skates it out to center ice. She sets it back up. Back to Turtle. Girl came off the bench, off of the line change, picked it off, but back now to dump rope to Isla. Isla skating it in now. She's got a little bit ahead of steam. It's a 1-on-2, skating across ice now, face off, near side face-off circle. What do you? Oh, we were shorthanded. Bo coaching from up on top here, as we must have had one girl short. So we're back to 5-on-5. They were just trying to give them a little bit of an edge, you know. They're like, you know what, we're up 5 right now, 12 minutes left in the game. We'll skate 4. Now 3 skating around, tipped up by 18, gets the zone cleared, picked up by Horton, can't quite handle it, back to the red line. Turtle sends it down, but kind of just playing passing back and forth here in neutral. One enter our zone and then pass it back to theirs, and Turtle back with it, now down in the corner. Shovel passes back to Johnson. Johnson going to pass up to Har, but behind Har. Har looks cross ice, passes to Hogstead, catches it in stride, skating off strong side, left side, got it poke checked away, but he regains control of it. Centering pass, just outside of the stick of Har. Now off the boards, LeBeast has it, but taken away, but now taken back by LeBeast. And Tome now passes cross ice to Har. With Har out there, we got a lot of lefties on this team. Like, 3 or 4 of them. Speaking of one, there's LeBeast. She's skating up the right side, skating across the face of the goalie and through traffic, taken away. That goalie didn't see it, though. She got scared, too. She went on her heels thinking that LeBeast still had the puck. Har with a cross check. There, we got one.
Number 9's going back in the box now.
Yeah, that's weird how the only penalties on this team are off of that girl. So she goes back in the box. So what is that, like 10 penalties in 3 games or something, or 4 games?
It's definitely got to be double digits.
Yeah. So we got a power play coming here again. We've been successful on one of the, what do we have, 2 or 3 so far?
I think we have 3. This is the third one.
Let's see. So yeah, we've 50% on power plays so far this game. Let's see if we can add another one to that and make that scoreboard keep running. As it would be 6-goal lead in the third period would be run time. Face off won by Brainerd. Back to Tome at the blue line circle or square or corner. I knew I'd get the shape right eventually. Centering pass towards Oim. Couldn't quite handle it off the stick of LeBeast. Coming the other direction now. Back skating is LeBlanc and Tome. Allie Oim getting there too. Back pass shot saved. Pushed off by Delaney. Now off to the near side. Sent up to the blue line corner. And we are on a power play. Not shorthanded. Don't let this fool you. Shot saved Delaney. Kicked off to the near side. Fighting for it back behind the net was Tome. Tome comes out with it. Passes it up to Rodemaker. Rodemaker gets pinned up against the board. Was able to pass it out to Oim. Oim poke checked away at the red line. Sends one down. It's going to be touched up, so no ice. McKenna down there. Giving chase. Come on, ladies. Power play. got a power play for another minute and 5 seconds, but we've been playing like we're shorthanded. But Tom says, I'll take control of this then. Skates it over to the far side, sends a centering pass in, trying to get it up towards dump rope, but zone cleared again. That's a nice nice puck by the ladies, and the first one going to be there. You don't see that often, anybody out skating Brainerd Little Falls to get to those foot races to those pucks, but
No, but is that number 5 that seems to have a...
she can scoot.
Packs. Seems like we go in slow motion in here.
You're right. Well, dump rope skates around number 5 and skates around through, parts the seas. The A-train is his best. Backhand shot save. Pushed over now to the far side. Dump rope picked up by number 5. And
might go on goal.
On net. Delaney swats it out over towards Johnson. Johnson picks it up off the wall. Tries to send it across ice to Horton. Off the stick of a girl, but right to Turl. Off the stick of a girl, right to Turl. I can rhyme anytime. Banged off the boards to Johnson. Johnson passes back to Turl. Turl passes to dump rope. Dump rope skates it in. Poke checked away at the blue line. Turl peels it back out of there, then just kills the play. They get a line change here. 8:32 left in the game. 5-0 Brainerd Little Falls.
Yeah, this puck seems to be moving a little bit faster than the snack line has been. So.
Than the snack line?
Yeah.
Where's the snack line?
Oh, it's finally done there.
Oh, they had a big one. Yeah.
During intermission, but
it was held up because the lady was looking for her money that Eric was supposed to give them, and they had to stop all sales until they could figure out where the $2 went.
Yeah, that free popcorn. Man.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, everything's free if you don't pay for it. And skating off the near side now. Sent on net. Delaney pushes it off with the stick over to the near side. Banged off the glass. Now down in the corner. Johnson going to pick it up over in the far side. Skating it up. Face-off circle. Top of the face-off circle to Westfall. Westfall tries to clear the zone. Kept in by Grand Forks. Back down in the corner. Johnson calls off her pursuit because Turl was right there. Turl dumps it down. Clears the zone. Not going to be an icing. It ain't going to make it. Rodemaker turning on the Jets to get down there to play defense on our offensive end. Gets there to get a stick on it. Now over towards Oim. Oim pushes up to Johnson. We haven't really kept it in our zone much this period. I don't think the ladies took their foot off the gas a little bit here, but Johnson's going to skate it in through traffic now. Fighting for it in the far side corner. Up to the blue line, kept in by LeBeast. Overskates it a little bit, but regains control of it. Skating across center, gets tripped up a little bit, skates through that. Backhanded shot, slash pass, missed wide right. Now up to Horton. LeBlanc got taken down, but was ballerina spinning across the ice, got right back up. All the way down. That's going to be an icing. Yep. So 6:54 left in the third period. LW3 is still out. Her dad said she'll be out for a little while yet. Timeline TBD. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But she's feeling good, which is a good thing. Tome on the defensive spot with LeBeast on the faceoff was dump rope. Won that faceoff over to Hogstead. Hogstead to Tome. Tome to LeBlanc. LeBlanc trying to get it up towards Westfall. LeBlanc skating it down, back behind the net. Centering pass to Hogstead right up front. Gets her stick tangled up, puck loose out front. Now back to dump rope at the top of the faceoff circle. Dump rope passes back to LeBlanc. Just out of reach of LeBlanc, but she tips it back to Tome. Tome to dump rope. Dump rope waits for the zone to clear. She's going to skate it in. It's a 2-on-3. Hogstead on her left side. Fires in a shot. Tried to pick out that top corner. Missed by about an inch to the left. Kept in nicely by LeBlanc. LeBlanc bangs it up against the boards. Zone cleared, but dump rope will be the first one there. Dump rope sends it cross ice. Hogstead will pick it up off the rebound from the side. Backhand passes to Westfall. Westfall sends one down, misses wide right. 6:05 left in the game. Brainerd up 5-0. Brainerd Little Falls. And now skating up the far side. Dump rope giving chase. Tome poke checks it away. Now takes control of it all on her own. Skating off to the near side. Has Hogstead on her right-hand side. She skates behind one girl. Skates over to the right side, or left side. Centering pass to Hogstead. Shot saved. Puck froze. Nice play there by the ladies.
Good rush attempt there. But
it was. Nice passing. they've come a long way in a couple years. Remember a couple years ago, if you saw like a one-timer type goal or shot attempt, it was holy cow. Now they're doing a lot of nice passing, especially as of late. Face-off is going to be Oim, taken by Grand Forks, kept in by Turl. Back to Oim. Oim put one down, but it missed wide right. 5.5 minutes left in the game. Puck floating out in front of the net over to the near side. Oim down in the corner fighting for it. Centering pass. Rodemaker out front trying to clean up the garbage. Got tangled up with the defense. Now sent cross ice by Grand Forks. But Turtle there to poke check that away. Sent down in. Back behind the net. Turtle will be the first one there. Ninja Turtle skating with it near side. Flips it up towards Rodemaker. Now picked up by Oim. Oim has it now, skating it, entering the zone, pushes it over towards Horton. Just out of reach of Horton. Horton trying to get a stick on it. Fighting for it up against the boards. It's a 1-on-3. Puck came out of that scrum on the stick of Grand Forks, but sent down where Turtle's going to pick it up. Skate across center. Had a defender right on her back the whole time. Now sends it up to Dump Rope. Dump Rope skates across center, puts on a couple of moves, fires in a shot, center mass save. A couple of dirty dangles out there trying to find that corner, but hit chest protector.
That goalie's been doing a pretty good job staying tall lately, so.
Yeah, well, if she stands up, she almost covers the top bar with her face.
Yeah.
She's a shorter one. But so far she's faced 33 shots. And we got, what do we got? 11? No, 12. Delaney's faced 12. Some of them might be generous because I'm the goalie dad. Some of them might not be. I don't know. That's why it's always the official, unofficial count. Pass up to center. McKenna picks it up, tries to push in a shot, but some defender had a stick in there. 4 minutes left in the third period. Now Hogstead skating around with it. Back passes, tries to get it over to McKenna through traffic. Dump Rope skating down there. Back up to the blue line corner, kept in by LeBlanc, but poke checked away by Grand Forks. LeBlanc just dumps it down. No offsides, I guess, but picked up by Westfall. Down in the corner is Westfall. Banging it off the boards. All the way over to the near side. Hogstead's going to try to get there. Grand Forks first one there. She loses control of it, but Hogstead gets in there. Gets a stick. Puck goes flying. Dump Rope comes flying in there. Tome sends cross ice pass to Westfall. Couldn't quite handle it. LeBlanc couldn't handle the rebound off the far side boards. 3:20 left in the game. Dump Rope with it now. Stops, reverses pass. Looking to pass cross ice. Got a little tangled up now to Hogstead. Hogstead up the top of the face-off circle. Sends it off the boards over to LeBeast. LeBeast put a move on. Passes it back to Dump Rope. Dump Rope load up. Fired in a shot, but high and left. Now to Tome. Tome passes with Dump Rope. Dump Rope at the top of the point. Passes to Tome. Tome skating in a few strides. Puts on a shot. Save. They're going to give Dump Rope another penalty. So the second time today, Dump Rope entering the sin bin. I didn't quite see what happened. I just saw another.
Number 9 got in the middle of it again, and she drew a penalty this time.
Well, she probably deserved it. So we'll just forget about that one on Dump Rope's record because number 9 probably deserved it. She's just, enforcing everything out there. So she goes in the sin bin for 2 minutes of the last 3 minutes of the game. Back behind the net now. Getting pushed into the boards from behind was Isla, but she was able to recover from that one. Bangs it off the boards. Now over to the far side. Turtle down in the corner. Fighting for it up in the corner. Centering pass across the face of Delaney. Now up to the near side. All the way back down behind the net. Turtle tries to get a stick on it. Through her stick. And Oim flies in there. Gets it up to Rodemaker. Rodemaker, nice pass over to Oim. Oim advancing the puck up the far side. Skates across center. Skates around one girl. Girl kicked it out with her skate. And they're going to have an offsides. Let's see if we can see what the penalty was. Penalty, Leah Dump Rope. Interference. So it must have not been too major. What I've learned from interference is it's a lot of interpretation, isn't it? It can pretty much be anything.
Yeah, I don't even know if the ref was really looking or seeing her body flying around. So I think
No.
that was more or less what
Shot saved Delaney. Now over to the near side. Heck, I guess unless the people running the iPad don't know what the signals are either, like I don't. And I was, well, I think that one looks as an interference. LeBlanc now. She's skating up far side, gets pushed off, but keeps with it. Now puts on a shot, saved goalie, wraparound attempt. No, not about 6 inches too far behind the net. Otherwise, she'd have had that net wide open.
Got icing here.
It'll be an icing.
51 seconds left in the penalty kill here. And
we'll kill off that penalty, and then after that, we'll have less than a minute left in the game. 5-0, Brainerd Little Falls.
doing a pretty good job playing keep away right now in our penalty kill.
Yeah, they are. Face-off won by Hogstead, kept into our zone by LeBlanc. LeBlanc to Tome. Tome passed cross ice to Westfall. Westfall backhanded shot, saved by the goalie, pushed over to the far side. Near side corner now. Tome has it, tries to tip pass it over towards Hogstead, who didn't quite see it, but taken out of the zone now. We do have to remember we are on a penalty kill, even though it felt like we were on a power play right there, I guess. So for another 25 seconds. And here comes LeBeast. LeBeast skating up near side. She stayed out of the penalty box. She's going to look for the back of the goal instead. Skating across ice, puts on a shot, save goalie, puck loose in the back of the net now, trying to peel it out of the back of the net, and they've whistled it dead. Nice move by LeBlanc. Hogstead there trying to clean it up. Nice move by the goalie, though, too, to push herself across the crease and save the 6th goal. 12 seconds left in the penalty kill.
Yeah, it does seem like the goalie is about the only one that's really into this game right now for Grand Forks here. So
it seems like that. A couple of them girls, like I said, skate with their shoulders down, and that's not a trip, you dum-dum. Didn't see what happened. Alicia got hit or did the hitting?
No, Alicia got jammed into the boards there with a girl twice her size.
Oh, yeah. Then they don't call that, but that guy wanted a tripping penalty on the not trip at all. Down in the corner fighting for it again is Rodemaker and Oim. Now back up to the blue line corner. Turl has it. Turl now has it to Oim. And Rodemaker trying to clean up the trash out front. Girl had her stick just in the way, just in time. Now back up to Isla. Isla puts in a shot, kicked off by the goalie. Now up to the far side is Turl. Turl has it. Fighting for it. Now Horton has it, puts shot on net, saved by the goalie.
22 seconds left in the game. So we're getting some scoring opportunities still.
Yeah, he putting it on net.
Yeah, I don't remember if this is the same goalie as the first period or not, but
I think it was. Yeah, I think I remember number 30. I don't remember her being that short though, honestly, but I for some reason remember the number 30. So they're coming off now down the stretch. Here's number 5, 14 seconds left, looking to take away that shutout. Announcers jinx, shot, save, puck loose, putt back behind the net, near side. Now skating around in the front. Number 5 has it, 4 seconds left in the game. Sent down, pushed off by Johnson, and that's the game. So Brainerd Little Falls will be in the championship game, or the semifinal game tomorrow, as they roll through their pool. Undefeated and 3 shutouts. So nice job by Delaney and nice job by the defense. As the defense held my unofficial shot count of 14 shots only for Grand Forks.
Still double the shots that Delaney's seen in the last.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. That last 2 games, yeah, you're right. Defense just outstanding. And then I have 39 the official, unofficial for Brainerd Little Falls, and there's a very good chance I missed some of them there. So if that, we got 113 shots and this 25 shots by my count for the games, all 3 games of this tournament so far.
It's a good differential to have there.
Yeah, no doubt. So nice job, ladies. Now what time's the game tomorrow? Let's see, what did I had a picture of that. That's right. So what are we, the East? Pool E, not East, I guess. I guess they're both at 8 a.m. But we are at the South High Sports Arena tomorrow at 8 a.m. versus the number 1 G seed. That would be either Fergus, Osseo, Maple Grove, Fort Francis, or Grand Rapids, whoever that one is. But I'm sure we will have that figured out, but not right now because I didn't even look at any other pools. So So they must know. Looks like Tom and Dump Rope must know their goalie as they're chatting them up at the end. So 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, folks. Thank you, Chad, for joining me. It's way more fun with two people, and thank you for running the camera.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Something, you know.
Yeah. Well, you're officially a member of the Triple B, the Board Banging Broadcast. So join me tomorrow morning, too. You going to be here?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Bright-eyed and bushy tailed 8 a.m.
Can't promise bright-eyed, but
Well,
I'll be here.
You'll be here. So, all right. See us tomorrow morning at 8. Thanks for joining. And Brittany says fill your tanks, and I say watch for deer.